Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today we will discuss the acidity of the halogen acids. Acidity of halogen acids, that is HX. Now halogen acids are in fact the hydrogen halide, that is HX, may be HF, HCl, HBr, HI. So these are the halogen acids, HX molecules. All the halogen acids are essentially covalent in gaseous state. So जितने भी halogen acids हैं, HCl है, HF है, HBr है, HI है, these are in the gaseous state. They are in covalent nature, means that there is a covalent bond between the hydrogen and the halogens. In aqueous solution, these ionize to give solvated ion and halide ion. कि जब आप HX को, if you have HX in aqueous medium, they form H3O plus, that is hydronium ion, and this is the halide ion. Now this halide ion may be fluoride ion, chloride ion, bromide ion, or iodide ion. The HF ionizes slightly. HF जो halogen acid है, ये water में slightly ionize होता है than other halogen acids, that is HCl, HBr and HI ionizes completely. तो जो HF है ये बेसिकली कम आयोनाइज होगा H आयन्स में और फ्लोराइड आयन में, जबकि जो HCl है, HBr है या HI जो है ये बेसिकली कम्प्लीटली आयोनाइज करते हैं. तो इन अदर वर्ड्स यू कैन से दैट HF is a weak acid. HF is a weak acid since the bond between hydrogen and fluoride is relatively stronger. Therefore, the order of acidity in halogen acids, that HF is weaker than HCl, is weaker than HBr, is weaker than HI. Now you can say that this is weakest acid and this is strongest. Now the weakest nature of HF is due to highest dissociation energy. Thus it has a little tendency to split into H ions and fluoride ions. Now whereas in case of HI there are different reasons basically which are going on here. The bond between H and F is highly polar, whereas in this case it is least polar. The size of fluoride ion is smaller relatively to the size of the iodide ion, which is bigger in size. So therefore, to break HF, we have to spend high dissociation energy to break this strong or polar bond, whereas therefore it will have little tendency to split into ion. Its ionization is very weak, whereas in case of HI the bond is weakly polar, the size of the iodine is relatively high, the polarizability is also here applicable. So here the dissociation energy is very low. That's why the HI is the strong acid and HF is the weak acid in aqueous solution. So this was the acidity of the halogen acids, that HF, HCl, HBr, HI, all the halogen acids in gaseous state, they are essentially covalent. But in case in aqueous solution, yet when you dissolve in water, these ionize to give solvated ions, that is hydronium ion and the halide ion, which is represented by the equation, by the reaction HX plus water. So similarly, if it is HCl, then here will be Cl negative ion. If it is HF, then the fluoride ions will be produced. HF ionize slightly than the other halogens, which completely ionize in aqueous medium, in aqueous solution. HF is in fact a weak acid, since bond between the H and F is relatively strong and polar. Due to high electronegativity difference between the fluoride and the hydrogen, the order of acidity in the halogen is represented by this. This is the, that HF is the weakest acid, whereas this is the strongest acid. And the reason that weakest nature of HF is due to the highest dissociation energy, thus it has a little tendency to split into the H ions. Now we will discuss the strength of halogens as oxidizing properties. The strength of halogens as the oxidizing properties, or you can say here as oxidizing agents. A substance which has a tendency to accept electron or electrons is said to show oxidizing property. जैसे कि आपको पता है कि oxidation is the process of the loss of electron. When any atom loses electron, it gets oxidized. So, in other words, the oxidizing agent is the substance which has tendency to lose the electron from others, and itself it has tendency to accept the electron. That will show the oxidizing property. Due to high electron affinity values, the halogen's molecule X2 easily accept electron and hence act as oxidizing agent. So the electron affinity value is high, so they can easily accept the electron and hence they act as oxidizing agents. The oxidizing property can be represented by this reaction X negative ion. So here the halogen is going to accept the electron to form halide ion. So this may be half F2 plus electron. This will give F negative ion plus energy. This is basically the energy released. As you know, electron affinity is the property of the element due to which when electron is added to an isolated gaseous atom, the amount of energy is released. This amount of energy released basically describes the strength of the oxidizing agent. This amount of energy released decreases from fluorine to iodine. This is basically that when these are reduced into their respective negative ions, the energy is released because of their electron affinity value. The amount of energy released when an electron is added to an isolated gaseous atom to form anion. So this is anion. So this energy basically is different, is made up from different energies of the fusion and some other factors, but in sense generally it decreases as we go from top to the bottom, that is fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine. The electron affinity value decreases down. So this energy also decreases from fluorine to iodine. Thus, the oxidizing power of halogens also decreases from fluorine to iodine. So, that is fluorine, the oxidizing power of fluorine is greater than chlorine, is greater than bromine, is greater than iodine. So, here basically this is the weakest oxidizing agent and this is strongest oxidizing agent on the basis of this. So, these halogens, they can displace other halogens as well. Fluorine being strong oxidizing agent can displace other halogens in the series. That is F2 when treated with other halogens, suppose it is chlorine, this will form 2F negative plus Cl2. Similarly, Cl2 plus 2Br negative, 2Cl negative plus Br2. The similar case is the Br2 plus 2I negative gives 2Br plus I2. So, F2 being the strong oxidizing agent can displace or can oxidize other halogens, like fluorine will oxidize chloride ion into chlorine, it get reduced. This F2 basically get reduced into the fluoride ion. Similarly, chlorine will displace bromide ion into chloride, and the bromide ions, they will displace iodine into 2Br negative and I2. So, here we are discussing the strength of halogen as oxidizing agent. So, basically, इसमें fluorine is a stronger oxidizing agent than chlorine, than iodine. So, due to this high, what is oxidizing property? Oxidizing property of a substance which has the tendency to accept the electron. Oxidizing से क्या मुराद है कि कोई भी substance जिसमें ये टेंडेंसी हो कि वो इलेक्ट्रॉन खुद एक्सेप्ट करे, दूसरों में से लूज़ करता है और उस इलेक्ट्रॉन को वो खुद एक्सेप्ट करता है. ऑक्सीडाइजिंग एजेंट ऑक्सीडाइजेस अदर बट रिड्यूसेस इटसेल्फ. सिमिलरली द रिड्यूसिंग एजेंट्स आर द सब्सटेंसेस which reduce other but they themselves they are oxidized. So here the halogen, for example, we can show this oxidizing property by reaction, that when it gain electron in the aqueous medium, it get reduced into X negative with the amount of energy released basically varies. So similarly, if it is fluorine or it may be chloride, it may be chlorine, it may be iodine, similarly they will form their respective anions. So in general this energy which is released, because the definition जो आपने बेटा पढ़ी इलेक्ट्रॉन अफिनिटी की, उसमें हमने बताया था कि जब कोई एटम इलेक्ट्रॉन रिलीज़ करता है तो बेसिकली जब कोई एटम, जब किसी एटम में जब हम इलेक्ट्रॉन को ऐड करते हैं, या द मिनिमम अमाउंट ऑफ एनर्जी रिलीज्ड व्हेन एन इलेक्ट्रॉन इज एडेड to an isolated gaseous atom to form anion. So this decreases from fluorine to iodine, and thus oxidizing power will also decrease. So fluorine is the strongest oxidizing agent, whereas iodine is the weakest ionizing. Now fluorine being the strong oxidizing agent can oxidize others, can displace others. That fluorine oxidizes chloride ion into chlorine and it itself reduces into fluoride ion. क्लोरीन इलेक्ट्रॉन लूज़ कर रहा है और फ्लोरीन इलेक्ट्रॉन गेन कर रहा है, तो यहाँ फ्लोरीन फ्लोराइड आयन में रिड्यूस हो रहा है और यहाँ क्लोराइड आयन जो है ये ऑक्सीडाइज हो रहा है क्लोरीन मॉलिक्यूल में. सिमिलरली क्लोरीन हियर इज ऑक्सीडाइजिंग bromide ion into bromine, whereas it itself reduces into chloride ion, and the same case is with the bromine. So this basically depends upon the various factors like electron affinity, hydration energy, and the size. Size of fluoride ion is smaller. Now we will discuss the halide ions as a reducing agent. Now the जैसे हमने अभी ऑक्सीडाइजिंग एजेंट को डिस्क्राइब किया है, इसी तरह रिड्यूसिंग एजेंट को हम देख सकते हैं. इसमें रिडक्शन होती है. रिडक्शन बेसिकली इज़ अ रिएक्शन इन विच इलेक्ट्रॉन्स आर गेन्ड, कि जब कोई सब्सटेंस किसी रिएक्शन में अंडर सर्टन कंडीशन इलेक्ट्रॉन को गेन करता है या उसके ऑक्सीडेशन नंबर जो है वो डिक्रीज़ करता है, तो उसको हम कहते हैं रिडक्शन. रिडक्शन से ये बेसिकली एक रिड्यूसिंग एजेंट होता है. रिड्यूसिंग एजेंट का मतलब होता है जो दूसरों को रिड्यूस करे, खुद ऑक्सीडाइज हो जाए, यानी खुद इलेक्ट्रॉन जो है बेसिकली ये लूज़ करता है. तो इस लिहाज से हम यहाँ इनको एज ए रिड्यूसिंग एजेंट डिस्क्राइब करेंगे. द फ्लोराइड्स एंड क्लोराइड्स डू नॉट रिड्यूस सल्फ्यूरिक एसिड, दिस इज कंसनट्रेटेड, whereas the bromides ions reduce the concentrated sulfuric acid, and bromide ions are oxidized into. Now this can be represented by the 2Br negative, Br2 plus 2 electrons. The bromide ion reduces concentrated sulfuric acid into sulfur dioxide. As a result, the oxidation state of sulfur in sulfuric acid, that is plus 6, changes to SO2, that is plus 4. Now this basically plus 6 changes into plus 4. Now H2SO4 plus 2 electrons plus 2H positive gives SO2 plus 2H2O. Now in this case it is plus 6, whereas it is plus 4. So this is going to reduction, that S plus 6 reduces to S plus 4. This is reaction 1. This is reaction 2. By combining equation 1 and equation 2, that is H2SO4 plus 2Br negative plus 2H plus gives Br2 plus SO2 plus 2H2O. So this basically plus 6 reduces into plus 4. Now this is going to be oxidized and this one reduced. So the halide ion as reducing agent mean which has tendency to lose the electron. So fluoride and chloride ions, they don't reduce sulfuric acid, instead the bromides, they reduce the concentrated sulfuric acid, and bromide ions, they are get oxidized to the bromine. This is the reaction you can show. The iodide ions are stronger reducing agent than bromide ions. The iodide ions are oxidized into I2, that is 2I negative, I2 0 plus 2 electrons. The reduction of sulfuric acid is rather complicated and occurs in different steps. That is, first into sulfur dioxide and then into H2S. So here this is plus 4 and here it is minus 2 as represented by equations. Now the H2SO4 plus 8H positive plus 8 electron goes to SO2 plus 4H2O. Now here it is 2 minus and it is plus 6. The overall reaction by combining the equations 1 and 2, that is H2SO4 plus 8I negative plus 8H positive gives H2S plus 4I2 plus 4H2O. Now this is the overall reaction in which this sulfur S is going to be reduced into -2, going to reduce this +6 into -2, whereas this I negative is going to reduce into oxidize into I2, iodine. Now basically the halide ions, that is F negative, Cl negative, Br negative, I negative, चूँकि इनकी इलेक्ट्रॉन अफिनिटी ज़्यादा होती है और मैंने अभी बताया है कि बेसिकली इनमें जो इलेक्ट्रॉन गेन करने की जो टेंडेंसी होती है वो नॉर्मली ज़्यादा होती है। तो लिहाजा जो ख़ासकर फ्लोराइड और क्लोराइड का मैंने बताया, तो आयोडाइड बेसिकली जो है ये स्ट्रॉन्गर रिड्यूसिंग एजेंट है एज़ कम्पेयर टू ब्रोमाइड. So iodide ions are oxidized into iodine. Here it is negative and here it is 0. The reduction of sulfuric acid is rather complicated and occurs in different steps. That is first into sulfur dioxide and then H2S. Finally it basically changes into H2S, that is hydrogen sulfide. So sulfuric acid changes into H2S. It changes its oxidation state from +6 to -2 and it is going to be reduced. So if we combine these two equations, that is equation 1 and 2, that is H2SO4 plus 8Hi plus 8. So you can here write this 8 and this is 4 and here the 8 electrons. Now these 8 electrons, they get cancelled when we take the sum, because the number of electron gained should be equal to number of electrons lost. This is the basic principle of the redox reactions in case of redox reactions. रिडॉक्स रिएक्शन मीन विच इन्वॉल्व ऑक्सीडेशन एंड रिडक्शन. जैसे यहाँ हम रिडक्शन को डिस्कस कर रहे हैं, तो रिडक्शन इज़ द प्रोसेस ऑफ द गेन ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन. तो लिहाजा इसको हम अगर हम इसको पहले से बैलेंस कर लें तो वो आपको मुनासिब रहेगा. लिहाजा आपका सल्फ्यूरिक एसिड प्लस 8H पॉजिटिव प्लस ये दीज आर दी substances which are on the left side as the reactants. The 8 electron, they are cancelled as they are balanced, counterbalanced, and here the products, that is 4Hi, 4I2, then H2S and then 4H2O. So this is the overall reaction in which sulfuric acid is going to reduce into H2S. Its oxidation state is changing from +6 to -2, whereas it is changing from -1 to 0. So it is going to be oxidized. So we can basically summarize these reactions, that the fluoride, as I have said earlier, that fluorides and chlorides, they don't reduce the sulfuric acid, whereas the bromide ions and the iodide ions, they can reduce the sulfuric acid, because the iodide ion is a strongly reducing agent. Now you can say that the oxidizing agent tendency is going to decrease from top to the bottom, whereas the tendency to get reduced is going to increase from top to the bottom. So therefore iodine has a greater tendency to get oxidize or to reduce the others. Therefore the iodide and the bromide ion, they can reduce the sulfuric acid. So reducing ability, the reducing ability in this case from top to bottom, reducing ability is increasing down the group. So You can say in simply that the halide ions, they have the ability to act as reducing agent, whereas the halogens, that is F2, Cl2, Br2, I2, they have ability to act as oxidizing agent. Oxidize once again. Oxidation is the loss of electron. Oxidizing, which oxidizes other and reduces itself, जो दूसरों में से इलेक्ट्रॉन निकाले और ख़ुद इलेक्ट्रॉन को गेन करता है. और इसी तरह रिडक्शन क्या होती है? इट इज़ दी गेन ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन, जो इलेक्ट्रॉन गेन करता है एंड इट गेट ऑक्सीडाइज्ड. रिडक्शन मीन गेन ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन, रिड्यूसिंग एजेंट मीन विच रिड्यूसेस अदर्स एंड ऑक्सीडाइजेज इटसेल्फ. ऑक्सीडाइजिंग एजेंट जो दूसरों को ऑक्सीडाइज करे, दूसरों को ऑक्सीडाइज करे, ख़ुद रिड्यूस हो जाए, और रिड्यूसिंग एजेंट जो दूसरों को रिड्यूस करे और ऑक्सीडाइज हो जाए. तो दिस वाज ऑल अबाउट दी halide ion as a reducing agent, and with this it ends the chapter number 13, which was all about the S and P block elements, जिसमें हमने S block elements को डिटेल में डिस्कस किया है. और उसमें उससे पहले वी हैव डिस्कस्ड दी various properties, compounds, characteristics of the period 3 elements. Then we discuss the group 1A elements with its atomic and so many physical properties and their periodic trends within the group and within the period. Then we discuss various compounds of group 1A and their acid base character. Then the group 2, and finally we also discuss the group 4, that is carbon, silicon, germanium 10, and then finally the group 7, that is the halogens. उसमें हमने इन बहुत सारी चीज़ों को डिस्कस किया है. सो विद दिस इट एंड्स चैप्टर नंबर 13, दैट इज़ अबाउट एस एंड पी ब्लॉक एलिमेंट्स, एंड इंशाल्लाह नेक्स्ट वी विल स्टार्ट चैप्टर नंबर 14, which is about the transition element, that is D and F block elements. Till then, Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum.